Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is April 19th, 2021. Happy Monday, guys. I hope that you guys had an outstanding weekend. You guys got a lot of things accomplished, even maybe even relaxed and hung out with friends, family, things like that. But I do hope that you had a successful, great weekend. If you guys are going back to work, I hope that your work week is great. And I also hope that this video finds you in good health, good spirits, good energy, and everything else that is positive. So anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and welcome into the channel my new subscribers over the weekend. So thank you guys so much from where you guys are in the globe. I want to say hello and how are you? I want to make sure that you guys are always well. So that's how we always start the videos on this channel. That's just me. But anyway, if you guys are brand new to the videos or channel, whether you be on Rumble, whether you follow me on Anchor.fm or all of the subsidiaries that play, my content, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the Rumble button, and the thumbs up. So I appreciate that for helping the channel. Anyway, guys, I hope, again, you guys had an awesome weekend. So let's get right back into it. Today is Monday. And usually Mondays are kind of like, like ready to start the work week. But you know what? Monday are brand new opportunities for those who have taken the weekend off, relaxed, chilled out a little bit, getting prepared for the next week ahead. So I get it. I understand. But, this is my experience. I used to dislike Mondays. But what I found out that I needed to do is what could I have done or what could I do to alleviate that stress or that worry or that concern or the headache of getting up on Monday after a 2 day weekend off or whatnot. What I've decided to do long time ago is take control over my own opportunities and allow myself to believe in myself. I'm independent. I like to be independent. Yes, I do work, but I do have enough time off where I could do everything that I want to do. Anyway, guys, I don't want to go ahead and bore you with that. Let's go ahead and get into the coin market cap. But before, let's just go ahead and get into it. The Bitcoin's dominant is at 51.5%. Ethereum is at 12.3%. And if we're looking at the market, which we'll get into as far as some of the dips and some of the things like that, over the weekend, we experienced a little dip, a hell of a dip, actually. But again, it was great opportunities if you had fiat currency or Tether or stable coin on the side. And if you listen to me with the last video, what I recommended that people do is not be afraid to take profits, okay, and park it to the side. And as we see, it was a good opportunity to do so before the video was produced. Take profits, put it back on the side, come back into the market as the market had took a big dip. Bitcoin is at 55,127 with a little bit of change. Ethereum is at 2,124 with almost bumping up to, there it is right there, 2,125 with some change. Binance coin, $499.22. And our beloved XRP took a little dip at $1.31. But again, I would like to say if you guys are in XRP and you guys are ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say guys, and thinking you guys, I'm talking to all guys. I'm not. It's just the way I talk, I guess. What I'm suggesting is that you build platforms that have XRP, because if you have a dollar cost average, you don't want to affect that, because the cost average would go up, increased, if you buy at this price and put it into your stack. Say, for instance, if you were buying at 19 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, things like that, you don't want to ruin that. You don't want to scale that up to a higher entry point. So what I would suggest is build different platforms. You got, we'll go over a couple exchanges later that will allow you to do so. Two separate your XRP, whether you buy a different ledger, a different device, and keep them all separate that way. I know that some people, they want to keep it all together. But again, if you are ruining your average, what's the problem with that? I find it a big problem, because you're just throwing away money. Anyway, Dogecoin is up 26, almost 27% at 38 cents over the last 24 hours, guys. And it does look like it's the only one that's really moving at this point. And we'll talk a little bit about Dogecoin here in a short bit. Tether looks like the big loser right here as the big L is forming. And again, guess what, guys? Tether needs to just get out of here. Cardano, $1.21. And again, Cardano, I liked Cardano. I do like it. But after, looking at the video of the founder, it just reeks of bitterness. Because again, if you are getting lapped up by Dogecoin and complaining about it, then I think that, hey, maybe you could pump the price or something. I don't know. And I don't think it's just Elon Musk pumping the price of Dogecoin. Again, the people get to really decide what coin or cryptocurrency that they want to use. And Dogecoin looks like a front runner to me. For those who've doubted Dogecoin, okay, doubt it. Keep doubting it. But again, I will say this before I get into the video. You cannot be an XRP person who loves Flare, gets excited about a Flare network, and all of the all the cryptos that are attached to Flare. Dogecoin is one of them. Casino Coin. You have Pack Global. You have Galaxy Games, Gala, and XLM. You also have those. Now let me just briefly describe what I think is going on. You can't get excited about those. Flare, as the Ethereum killer or the smart contract or whatnot Flare is supposed to do, and then all of a sudden say, well, Dogecoin is a shit coin, or all of these other coins are a shit coin. Well, guess what? XRP decided to get with the Flare, okay, and do all of that to create that network, which is pretty much an umbrella. You go to Ethereum, you go to Polkadot, you go to Bitcoin, you go to all of these other cryptocurrencies. They have an umbrella underneath them. Okay, and how do you expect XRP to compete with Ethereum, Polkadot network, or whatever, if they're not building their ecosystem? So look at it from that perspective instead of having folks compare it to a shit coin or a crap coin or whatever. It irritates me because they don't use pure logic or common sense when you've already seen some of the groundwork being put in place. Okay, and you know what? Elon Musk, if he's the one pumping it, guess what? Let him pump it. Benefit from the pump. Okay, it hasn't dumped yet. It hasn't gone back to its all-time lows. So I don't know what people are talking about when they talk about, well, what's the utility? The biggest utility right now for Dogecoin right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the people. Okay? There has to be no freaking utility, or there has to be no partnerships or anything like that. That's what people look for. We don't know what goes on behind the scene. So it kind of gets me like a little riled up when people say, oh, this is a crap coin, this is a crap coin, or whatever. Well, I want you to do me a favor. Go onto your ledger, try to download your, say for instance, Digibyte or Litecoin. Try to download it without your Bitcoin. Go to your Ethereum. Try to download all of those other assets without Ethereum there. Okay? There's other things that you can see on your ledger that will hopefully allow you to, like, okay, I see I can't download this if I don't have this. So Bitcoin, I can't install Litecoin. I can't install Digibyte. There's a couple other, like Ethereum, I can't download this or that if I don't have certain things installed on my ledger. So I'm just only speaking from my point of view. My speculation, as far as the way I see things turning out. Anyway, guys, I don't want to get into that because I just think that people work hard on their own terms. And if you have put your life's work into your project, then I would suggest that you continue to do so and allow other people to invest and do their projects and increase their output for their projects. Dude, you just got into the top five with ADA. You just got lapped up by XRP and Doge. So, I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, Polkadot is at $35.40. Litecoin $260.60. Bitcoin Cash rounding up to top 10 at 908 and a half. Okay, you got Uniswap still trending around that number 11 spot, trying to creep back into the 10, $30.48, and Chainlink is at $36.84, and VeChain right there is at 23. I believe it went to a high of 24, 25 cents, 26 cents. So again, here goes some of these cryptocurrencies that you can buy low. Still buying opportunities in the market for you. There's a bunch of cryptocurrencies that are still going up. But you know what, guys? Let's just go ahead and get right into the video, because as we were just previously discussing, the market did take a dip. And then Bitcoin and crypto markets crash on U.S. crackdown reports. This is coming from Subhan Abdullah, Sunday, April 18th. And it's a 3-minute read, so we'll go ahead and read right through it. Bitcoin has experienced a massive sell-off, shedding almost 15% in the last 24 hours. The biggest intraday drop since February. The drop appears to coincide with reports that the U.S. Treasury is planning to tackle financial institutions for money laundering, carry out through digital assets. Data website CoinMarketCap cited a blackout in China's Xinjiang region for the fall, which allegedly powers much of the Bitcoin mining, the process by which new Bitcoins are entered into circulation. On Sunday, the flagship crypto shed nearly $8,000 and was trading 12% lower at 54,900. Around 12 p.m. in London, down from a high of 61,293. So guys, it was reported in the late February, Bitcoin saw a retreat as low as 43,000 amid uncertainty in the traditional markets over stimulus expectations and their positive effect on the U.S. bond yields. Bitcoin prices have been up and down over the last few months as governments and regulators hone in on the sector amid rising demand. So guys, at the end of the day, this is only speculation, and what this tells me is that it reeks of fear. Okay, and this is coming from Cointelegraph, The Future of Money, and this is written by Osato Avan Nomayo. Blockchain Association executive debunks rumored crypto crackdown by the Treasury. A United States blockchain lobbying group executive says there is no danger of a crypto crackdown in the country. Kristen Smith, executive director of the Blockchain Association, has dismissed fears that the United States Department of Treasury was close to cracking down on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Indeed, there have been rumors of the Treasury bringing money laundering charges against some financial institution using cryptocurrencies that began circulating on social media over the weekend. And the report emerged during a period of a massive sell-off in the crypto space, with the market capitalization dropping over 240 million as Bitcoin slid to 52,000. There, Janet Yellen, again, you guys know my feelings on her. The Secretary of the U.S. Treasury is noted a crypto critic who in February characterized apparent misuse of cryptocurrencies for illegal activities as a growing concern. Now, guys, let me just go ahead and bring you to this point and fact. If you use cash, can you money launder? If you use cash, can you have illegal activities take place? Absolutely, 100%. So there's no difference when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Now, let me just be clear with you this way. We all are subject to what they call money laundering, because guess what? If I can Zelle you, I can PayPal you, I can Venmo you, I can Cash App you, all of this other stuff, then how is that not money laundering? It is, but it's trackable and traceable. So what they're talking about is foolishness, and it just reeks again of fear, because again, um, we don't need their systems after too much longer. We're not going to need them much longer because we do have the exchanges that are in place. We got Coinbase, we got Kraken, we got Hotbit, we got BitTrue, we got so many different cryptocurrency exchanges that they don't even know what to do with themselves. So at the end of the day, guys, hold on to your cryptocurrencies. Do not get shaken out by FUD. Okay, that's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay, um, so guys, I mean, yes, people are going to take profits. People are going to get fearful. I mean, we just had a massive rise up. Okay, so you know what? At the end of the day, continue to accumulate, acquire as much digital currency, digital assets, cryptocurrency, crypto assets that you could possibly get into your portfolio. Because I am the one that does not believe that any of it will go to zero. And I'll just give you a quick analysis of to why none of the cryptos, well, I will say some of them will, but not all of them. Okay, just go into, let me just look at this. Go into a grocery market. Okay, what do you see? You see a lot of crap, right? You see a lot of stuff. Okay, for me, I'm allergic to almonds. So, okay, I just avoid almonds. Does that mean almonds are going to go to zero? No. Okay, you got produce, you got poultry, you got different type of stuff, you got canned goods, you got water, you got different type of things in there. Some they do well and they stay and they have long-term shelf life. The same thing with cryptocurrency. If it's not making any money or no revenue, or it's not bringing in value for it to stay, then it has to be removed. Okay, we'll put it over there like I don't know. We'll put it somewhere. Okay, so just look at it that way. Anyway, this is a remarkable run. Social media sentiment sours on Doge. This is coming from Cointelegraph, the future of money as well. And this is written by Andrew Thurman. And I'll go over it real quickly. Americans carry the digital currency higher, but their enthusiasm may be waning. It was a Shiba Inu shooting across the sky. Dogecoin's run over the past week will be one of the history books. However, for all the fireworks on social media, data is indicating that the memes run may have met its end. We just went over how much Dogecoin is continuing to go up. And again, this is a FUD article for me to think that Dogecoin's run is over. Okay, yes, there is a Shiba Inu coin that's explosive. You could get that on Hotbit. I tried to get into it, but wasn't able to for some reason. The digital currency, which originally launched in 2013, has been at the center of a number of absurd headlines and scams over the years. Notch another chapter in its often puzzling history over the past few days. On Friday, Doge managed to eclipse Ethereum in total exchange volume, doubling, in fact, the capstone to a remarkable run that saw it double in price in a day, capping over 5,000 gains so far on the year. So, guys, if you guys have been in Dogecoin like I've been, you are reaping those rewards and benefits. However, at its core, Doge is a meme, and memes are propagated by a fundamentally rely on social media. When the meme can't spread, the price will crash. At this time, a publication Doge is down 35% on the day at 26, but we just seen it rise back up to 40 cents, right? Retreating for 40 cents. We just seen it. Highs on social media sentiment data provided by the TIE and Cointelegraph Markets Pro indicates that there's more pain on the horizon. Well, let me just go ahead and clear that up, guys. There's no more pain. There's no pain at all. Okay, yes, all cryptocurrencies are not going to continue to go up and rise without some sort of correction. Okay, and here's what the sentiment is, and this is the problem with Dogecoin uh, uh, dipping. You had Charles Hoskinson, with ADA founder, come out with a video to criticize Dogecoin. Okay, about how he doesn't understand how is this cryptocurrency moving past him in the capitalization. Well, first of all, again, I'll go back to Dogecoin. I've been following Dogecoin for some while. If you go to some of my other videos, you'll see what I've been talking about, the upgrades to their network, the things that they do for communities. Dogecoin is the only cryptocurrency who, when people got scammed or their cryptocurrency stolen, Dogecoin was the only cryptocurrency folks out there to return all of the cryptocurrencies that was lost, stolen, whatever, to the investors. Yes, a lot of people want to criticize that there is only a certain few who hold a great value of Dogecoin, but I do believe that'll change eventually. And then you also have the people on social media calling Dogecoin a shitcoin, a crap coin, things like that. And people don't realize what they're doing is because, like, you're upset because your coin is not doing well. It doesn't make any sense. For me, I'm happy for people who are, like, I'm not a Bitcoin guy per se, but I want Bitcoin to be successful because all of the early adopters and investors went through the struggle of getting to the point where they are now. Same with us. Whether you are new, you've been invested for a long period of time, guess what happens? You wait your turn. For me, I'm starting to see some profitability on Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies that have been mocked, deemed a shitcoin, crapcoin, meme coin, whatever. Guess what? Let it happen. Continue to uh, continue to build your wealth. Don't let nobody shake you out of your wealth. Okay, if you want to trim, again, I encourage it. Trim, because if you have a significant amount, make sure you know that you are going to trim 1,000, 500, whatever it might be, to uh, take some gains off the top. Sorry about that, guys. I hope I didn't blow your eardrums out. Anyway, guys, this is again letting you know on this video that they are in fear, okay, because of this article right here. Globalists will need another crisis in America as their reset agenda fails. And this is written by Tyler Durden. And the reason why I wanted to go over this is because that America is holding everything up, okay, in the world. And again, guys, if you guys are Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever you might be, like, this is not about this. This is not about none of that, okay? And either way, whatever you are, I respect you. I love you no matter what, as a human being, because that's the one thing that we all have in common is that we're human beings, okay? It might sound like the U.S. exceptionalism to point this out, and how dare you. But even the globalist reset is successful in every other nation on earth. The globalists are still failures if they can't secure and subjugate the American people. As I've noted many times in the past, most of the world has been sufficiently disarmed, and even though we are seeing resistance in multiple European nations against forced vaccinations, legislation, medical tyranny, it is unlikely that they will have the ability to actually repel a full-on march into total totalitarianism. Most of Asia, India, Australia, and are well under control. Africa is almost an afterthought, considering Africa is where many suspect vaccines are tested. Now, I know I might get a little strike for saying vaccines or anything like that. Hey, good. If you want to get it, that's on you. But you know what? I refuse to do any of that. Conservative Americans in particular have been a thorn in the side of the globalists for generations. And it really comes down to a simple matter of mutual exclusion. You cannot have an openly globalist society and conservative ideas at the same time in the same place. It is impossible. And I don't want to use this word conservatives because I believe if when it boils down to it, we're all in the same mind frame. So let's go ahead and we'll use the word today. Conservatives believe in limited government, and I'm pretty sure left, right, in between, whatever, we all believe in limited government. We all believe in true markets. We all believe in individual liberty, the value of life, freedom of speech, private property rights, the right to self-defense, the right to self-determination, freedom of religion, and the non-aggression principle. We won't harm you unless you try to harm us. None of these ideas can exist in a globalist world because globalism is at its core in the pursuit of a fully centralized tyranny. So, Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever you may be, you could be Muslim, you could be Christian, you could be Hindu, you could be whatever you want to be, okay? We don't want any of that to be tread on, not by the tyrants, okay? And you're starting to see it. You're starting to see it brood its ugly head, and people are starting to wake up. So there's going to be no globalism whatsoever. The vaccines that were produced at record speed stopped their agenda, okay? Trump being not nominated put a thorn in their side as well. Why? Is because if he was reelected, we would still be on some of these massive lockdowns, more extreme behaviors from some of these governors, mayors, things like that. And you know what? We would not hear the end of their hate and disdain for that person, even when he's not there. They still blame him. But anyway, we're not going to go down that road. But what I want to say is the globalists, they need an agenda. And I want you guys to be aware of what I believe is the catalyst. As you've seen here, let me just go back over here. Closing arguments began in the Derek Chauvin's murder trial and the death of George Floyd. Now, guys, the reason why I bring that up is because I think that's the catalyst. I think that this is a well-scripted movie, and they got it all planned out as far as, what they want to do. They want to burn, they want to riot, they want to loot, they want to tear down the joint, okay? If you're not part of that crowd, stay away from them, okay? So I think that's the catalyst, and I think that will be the triggering point for a lot of things to come, because at some point in time, you're going to have to get that junk under control. And lastly, guys, I wanted to go over this NESARA announcement. Okay, and for those who don't understand what NESARA means, is that you gotta, I know it's hard for people to come to grips with certain things, but for me, I have to forward think, I have to futuristically think, and I have to kind of think, well, yeah, none of these things are possible, but yeah, I gotta believe in them. Okay, because at the same time, I hear a lot of people complaining about a lot of these things, and I do believe we will eventually get to a point of NESARA. I don't know who would announce it. I believe it would probably be military worldwide. Okay, but I think again it starts in the United States. This forgives credit cards, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and government activities. It abolishes the income tax, abolishes IRS, and it creates a flat rate on non-essential new items only and sell tax revenue for government, increases benefit to senior citizens, returns to constitutional law, and it establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days. After NESARA's announcement, monitors elections and prevent illegal election activities or special interest groups. It creates new U.S. Treasury currency, which is a rainbow currency, as we've talked about on this show many times, backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. It returns constitutional law to all of our courts and legal matters. It also initiates the U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. It eliminates the Federal Reserve System. It restores financial privacy, retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law. It ceases all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide. It also establishes peace throughout the world, initiate the first phase of worldwide prosperity, distribution of vast wealth, which has been accumulating for many decades, releases enormous sums of money for humanity purposes, and it also enables the release of new technology such as alternative energy devices. There's other things that it will also do for this agreement. And again, if you don't see this as a possibility, then I don't know if you guys have really been paying attention to what's been going on in the world. It's a bunch of corruption being exposed. I'm not a conspiracy theorist because it's mathematically impossible that all of this stuff continues to happen and there's nothing going to be done about it. I think people are kidding themselves. So, I'm a firm believer in freedom. Okay. I know what freedom means, and I know, when freedom is taken. Okay. And I do speak from experience on that matter. And I don't want my freedom taken any more than it has to be. And I'm not going to relinquish it voluntarily. Anyway, guys, since I made the last video on what is it, SafeMoon, you guys should be on profit a little bit. Over the last 24 hours, it's up 63%. I made a couple $100 since then. Right now, it's going to take a little breather. But again, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it'll go too much further. It might go down to here. Okay, as a trend line. I'm not a charter, so don't quote me on none of this junk. I thought it would go down to here, but the little candle went a little bit below. But again, as you can see, it's going to rise up and down. You know, spend $100. We sometimes waste money on foolish things. I wasted $100 on it. Really, I didn't waste $100 because I'm in profit right now, and we're gonna ride this thing out because I believe this is a newer asset. Okay, so we got that spike all the way up here. We ain't even over there yet. Okay, we got that spike. We still got that candle way up there. You see that candle way up there? We still got a long way to go, and I believe it will get back up there. This is on the weekly. This is the daily. Okay, so we're in good shape if you're in that safe moon. All right, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, use discernment. Okay, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to give you guys some of the things that I've been coming across and see what it do. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your Monday. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe if you're new, and if you think that someone else would like to hear from me, go ahead and share this with them as well. So thank you again for everyone on Rumble, Anchor, YouTube, Twitter, Gab, wherever you find me at. I appreciate you all, and wherever you are in the universe, I hope that you guys have an outstanding rest of your day. It's a long rest of the day, a long rest of the week. We'll get through it, but we're going to get through it with some good information, and we're going to accomplish some goals in between time. Anyway, God bless, take care, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.